enjoyed this one. Carter, a 3-on-2 break for the Mavericks. Down low. Score! And unless that one was tipped, that's the hat trick for the freshman out of White Bear Lake, Minnesota.
It's hard to forget an offensive machine like Ryan Carter. After 2 seasons with Minnesota State, Carter made his way into the NHL. I had a chance to catch up with Ryan as the New Jersey Devils center was back in his home state to take on the Minnesota Wild.
I have plenty of good memories. It was fun. You go in with a group of guys in the same age group, and you kind of build a camaraderie, and then you grow through the program with those same guys. So it's that kind of stuff that I miss. There's not as much pride per se as there is in college, and you're not as good of friends with the guys on the team as you were with the guys in college. You're a little closer, so it's good that way, and I miss it. I keep in contact with the coaching staff. I go down a couple times in the summer and get together with some of the guys and the coaching staff. But as far as tips go, I don't know that I have much for him. He's the mastermind down there. He does well, so yeah, it's good for him.
Ryan explained the jump from the WCHA to the NHL.
I think the biggest transition, or the biggest point, is one, I guess, the speed of the game, but two, the amount of games you play. College, you go from playing Friday and Saturday to a professional game where you're playing 80 games versus 40, and you 3-4 games a week. So the quantity of games is something that it takes a little while to get adjusted to. We get a chance to see a bunch of cities, different venues. It's a good time getting around and traveling. And I have a favorite building to play in on the road, and that would probably be Montreal. The Canadian teams usually have a good building, so they got a good crowd. It's a good city, and it's a fun place to play.
Aside from his enjoyment of playing on the road, Ryan has had immense success in the National Hockey League.
First year, it was a whirlwind. Signed, played most of the year in the American League, played the playoffs in the National League, and ended up winning the Stanley Cup. So it all happened really fast. But it was, again, quite an experience. Good for myself, my family. I think for the school too. It was good.
Every little kid and every little hockey player dreams of winning the Stanley Cup and throwing it over their head in the celebration that follows. And it's hard in the middle of that to kind of pinch yourself and realize you're not sleeping. This is a dream come true, and at the same time, when you do realize that, it makes it that much more special.
The day with the Cup, I tried to share it with as many people as I could. I flew it down to school, had it in my hometown for a while, so most people could see it open, like an open forum. And then towards the end of the night, kind of shut it down, family and friends, and just kind of had a good time.
Ryan has worked his way to the top of the hockey world, a member of an elite club of men who can say their names are forever enshrined on Lord Stanley's Cup. But it wasn't easy.
People said you wouldn't make it. But if you don't listen to that and you do what you know is right and you work hard, good things will happen.